What's up, guys? So right now I'm gonna continue discussing about English learning, and then right now I'm gonna discuss about the way that I learn my English. According to my opinion, the key to learn everything is consistency and also curiosity, like that. Because when you are consistent and you are keep being curious about something, you're gonna continue learn it until you reach the goal, until you get successful, like that. And especially in learning English, it's really hard for us to be consistent, and it's really hard for us to be always curious about English, just like that. And one of the best way, this is according to my opinion, and it's not gonna work it's not gonna work to all of the people probably, but I'm just gonna share my experience when I learn my English, and also I'm gonna share my experience when I teach English, because I've been teaching English for 7 years already, almost 8 years, and I met a lot of students already, just so many students, and yeah, at most of them they succeed learning English just because of this way, and that way is watching English movie. Let's check it out. I continue discussing the main point, so I'm gonna tell you several things first. So why I say watching English movie is one of the best ways to learn English, because so first you're gonna be consistent if it's fun, because watching movie is really fun. You are going to be unconsciously consistent doing that thing, like every time a new movie comes, you are going to be really curious to watch it. And when you do that correctly, when you do that well, the ways that I'm going to discuss now, and you are going to unconsciously learn in English while probably you don't know you are still learning, like that. And then the second, when you watch movie, you are going to be curious, like that. It means you are going to be curious with the story. You are going to be curious about the plot. Moreover, if the movie are mystery movie, or probably horror movie, just like that. And then it's gonna be one of the best way for you to learn English autodidactically. So right now I'm gonna share you my way to improve my English by watching English movie. And then I'm gonna discuss about doing pirating, because you are going to download several movies online, but as long as you don't sell it, I think it's not gonna be the problem. And I think just like that, let's just move on. So interesting in watching movie is, so first, movie has picture, and usually picture can help your memory. So it's gonna be really good for you to improve your vocabulary, because you have visual memory. When you are having visual memory, it's gonna be probably so hard for you to forget the words that you got from movies, just like that. And then also next, you could actually learn sometimes grammar in movie, because when you watch English movie, the speakers are native speakers, and native speakers, they use almost perfect grammar, just like that. Even though some of them they don't use correct grammar, but I'm pretty sure 5% of grammar in the movie, those are correct grammar, just like that. And also movie has sound. Sound will help you to learn pronunciation and also help your memory. And also movie has plot, movie has story. Like I discussed in previous video, something which has plot will help your memory also. Because for example, you will never forget something which has story. But if you just learn probably individual word, well, probably those words are not going to stay in your mind. But if those words have like a link in a sentence, in a story, in a paragraph, like that, it's gonna help you to memorize the words. And just like that, guys, because you will never probably forget about the story of Maling Kundang or the story of folklore in your living place, like that. And also in movies, it's really fun, because when you watch movie, you are learning while probably you don't know you are learning. because it's really fun, guys. I'll give you an example. If you watch probably Avenger movie, the newest movie, or you watch probably Twilight movie or Harry Potter movie, it's really fun, guys, because yeah, usually movie has interesting story, interesting plot, and then also those things are going to make you exciting when you are watching movie. It's like that. And also when you watch movie, you are going to be consistent learning English, because there will be always new movie. There will be always new incoming movie every month, every year, and you will never stop learning English by watching movie. Like me also right now, I never stop learning English by watching movie, and my English is just keeping better and better again, just like that as time goes by. And then also there are a lot of things you could learn from movie, like like I described before. So first you're gonna learn vocabulary, next you're gonna learn pronunciation, you're gonna learn listening, you're gonna learn grammar, and also you're gonna learn colloquialism, because words those are used in English movies are daily words, and those are really important words for you to be learned when you are just the beginner English learner in English learning. And when you learn words from movie, when you learn English from movie, you're gonna be really confident to use it in conversation, because you already watch, you already listen, you already witness native speaker use those kind of words. Because sometimes, even though we already know the words, we know the definition, we know how to use it, but before we listen to somebody use it, we're not gonna be so confident to use it. It's like that. And then, okay, let's check it out. So this is the way I learn movie. I learn English from watching movie. So first first thing you need to do, you need to buy a movie, probably the DVD from the shop, or just simply download those movies like that. And I'm not gonna tell you how to download movie. You could try to consult your Uncle Google and try to find the way by yourself. And also next, you need to have English subtitle. So there are also several sites in internet provide you English subtitle, and you need to use English subtitle, because if you use Bahasa Indonesia subtitle, it's not gonna work, guys. You're gonna learn Bahasa Indonesian, you're not gonna learn English. And also you need dictionary. So you could use your laptop to watch movie, and also your Android to help you translating the subtitle. I mean English subtitle. And in Android you could download Kamusku, or you could download any other English Indonesian dictionary like that. And then just in case, you need to download also Indonesian subtitle, because when you translate it and you find something you couldn't find the correct definition, I mean because when you just translate word by word, sometimes when you translate idiom, the meaning is not going to match with the plot, with the story. So when you translate the subtitle and you couldn't find the meaning, just switch to Indonesian subtitle. And in computer it's really simple. You just click, drag and drop the Bahasa Indonesia subtitle, and you're gonna have Bahasa Indonesia. And if you already understand, you switch the subtitle to English again. It's like that. And then this is going to happen. So I'm gonna tell you, when you watch the first 10 movies, your brain is you're gonna get headache, because there are a lot of words probably you don't know yet. And well, in one movie you will find around, let's say, 4,000 unique words. So if I may say, if you watch one movie, you could probably get at least 100 to 500 new words like that. So that's gonna be happening when you watch first movie. And first movie, for example, the duration of the movie, when you watch the very first movie by using this way, you're gonna spend probably watching 90 minutes movie, like a 1.5 hour movie, in probably 1 or 2 days, guys. 1 or 2 days, or even 1 week, and just keep going on, because the beginning is the harder. Usually the beginning is the hardest one. So when you watch 10 movies, you're not going to translate so often, because you already know probably, let's say, 1,000 words already when you watch 10 English movies. Moreover, if you watch the same genre, like when you watch science fiction, when you watch 10 science fiction movie, well, you're not gonna translate so often when you watch the 11th movie like that. And then when you already watch 100 movies, guys, I think you're gonna have probably, let's say, 2,000 up to 3,000 vocabulary in your mind, and it's already enough for you to speak English like that. Because I'm gonna screenshot this small research that I made. Because if you count one movie, you're gonna have probably, let's say, 500 new words. So if you already watch 100 movies, you're gonna have probably 5,000 even words like that. And those words are going to stay in your mind. You will never probably forget it, because those are daily words, and also you have a lot of things to help your memory, to memorize all of those words, like picture, sound, and also plot, story. Like me right now, I already have probably around 5,000 to 6,000 vocabulary. So every time I meet native speaker, every time I meet a bule on the street, I never have difficulty in explaining something like that. Except they use a lot of idioms, because idioms are really idioms are harder to be learned, because usually Native American or native British British English speaker, they use a lot of idioms in conversation, and that's not gonna be the problem, because at least you are going to be able to communicate with them. Well, I think just like that, guys, you could try if you already have watching movie as your hobby. Probably you could start trying this kind of way, and then we're gonna discuss other ways in the future. But for a moment, just like this, guys, and then hopefully this video is going to be useful for you, and just never stop learning English, because in zaman now, if you don't know English, you're gonna be left behind so far like that. And see you, and keep being awesome. Bye.